All right, and without further ado, let's get down to our pit announcer, Justin Roberts, for the introductions in this women's match.
This next bout is a best-of-5 match in the WAL Women's Middleweight Division. Introducing first, a service center manager competing out of the mecca of women's arm wrestling, Stockholm, Sweden, standing at 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighing 154 pounds. She is Malin Kleinsmith. And her opponent, a prop maker, competing out of Ensamheden, Sweden. She stands at 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in at 153 pounds. She is the current and undefeated WAL middleweight champion. She is Reisek.
Two Swedes come out, Neil, and you know both these women very well. They told us this morning, Fia did, she said the first time they pulled, she was 12 years old. Kleinsmith was 16, so this goes back a long ways.
These ladies represent the pinnacle of female arm wrestling, and it's exciting to have the very, very best here. Fia has not been challenged to date, really. She's run through all her opponents. A massive challenge in the form of Malin Kleinsmith. Watch for the explosivity of the start. It's the primary weapon of Kleinsmith. Massive driver. Look at the aggression. Wow.
Both of them.
Yeah, Kleinsmith blew through the hand and wrist there. Now we're going to the strap. This usually would favor Fia Reisek. Reisek is a master of the hand and wrist, and she will try to close down the space. But one very, very interesting factor here is that Malin Kleinsmith has a lot more room to move into. She can move further back than she's used to. She's got 9 inches of pad to play with. If she can connect with her shoulder on that initial hit, it may make a huge difference. And I cannot wait to find out. Look at the composure on the face of these ladies.
Right there. Close your thumbs. Stay right here.
First pull in this best of 5.
Don't blink. On the way we go! Kleinsmith with the win! Wow! Malin Kleinsmith with the win! It's on now! What a way to announce yourself in the World Arm Wrestling League, Ben Holden. How do you feel that?
What a debut indeed. World champion, and for those that don't know, it was Malin that took Fia Reisek out in that championship match. As we look back at the pin here, Neil.
Look at the replay, and she decimated the wrist of Fia Reisek. The explosivity of Malin Kleinsmith. There is a new girl in town, and her name is Malin Kleinsmith, Ben. The Swedes brought their best. These girls' best friends off the table. On the table.
Not so much.
We just seen it. You think they won it, mate? Wow, what a start. Do not make the mistake of thinking that Fia Reisek, however, is out of this arm wrestling match. Look at the face.
3-time hammer holder in 18, won both hands in 16.
She remains in good spirits.
Yep.
She's been here before. She needs to find that different angle, but of critical importance here was that speed. That killer start. Ryan Bowen there.
Yeah, he made his debut. Now he's watching Malin Kleinsmith make her debut, and she's got a 1-0 lead in the best of 5.
Could be the night for the debutantes, taking risks and taking names.
Yep.
Ryan Bowen out in the crowd, shaking hands and kissing babies, although he's standing next to Scott Mendelson.
Close your hands.
So they switch sides, and here we go.
Oh, you can feel that intensity coming off these ladies. Unbelievable start. And look at the speed from both these girls. The acceleration. Watch on the
Take a look
replay.
back.
Learn a lesson here. Look whose hand is compromised. I think it's Reisek's, and it was. Kleinsmith knew it. She rolled across the table. She doesn't like the strap, but that explosivity allowed her to gain the control. But Thea looks in a much better position. She's rising hard and trying to change the angle. This is a pivotal round for her now. She must put the brakes on and put them on early.
One foul right
Whoa, 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 sweet child of mine.
Yep, foul on Fia Reisek.
Yeah, a little too early there, but I'll tell you what, it didn't matter. Malin's wrist was rock strong. Malin looking ready. Kleinsmith, what a way to start your campaign. On the way, and she's got it again, it's over!
Yes!
Oh, wow! Look at that! Malin Kleinsmith is running through Fia Reisek. She's running her over, Ben.
Even Bart Wood said, wow. Impressive, Neil. Incredibly impressive.
We thought Alan Fisher would bring the intensity. Holy smoke. Look at that again on the replay, and look at the reaction at the end of the match. Drives down, smashes into the pad, and then she comes up and absolutely explodes. Big drive, but that wrist and hand. Fia, with every fibre of her being, trying to put the brakes on there, but not an opportunity to do it because now Kleinsmith has 2 inches more to move into.
Yeah.
She can utilize that space. She's been practicing intensely on the bigger pad.
So 90 seconds between pulls, down to 40 now. Reisek has to find a way to come up with a W here. Kleinsmith will make it a clean sweep. Jamie Sheldon won our first match in a clean sweep.
Look at her shaking the hand and wrist though. Fia Reisek is damaged, Ben. She's hurting.
Yeah.
That hand and wrist is in pain. She's talking to Jake Smith, the rock star down there, and she's shaking her hand and wrist furiously. Trying to keep calm, trying to take in the breaths, but it's hard to see a way back into this match unless she moves much deeper into the grip. And I don't think she can do that because by doing so, she allows Malin a greater opportunity to reach that pinnacle speed.
So here we go, a chance for Kleinsmith in her WAL debut, Neil, to make it a clean sweep.
She could finish this without the strap. I would not be surprised if she finishes this without the strap, unless Fia dumps this.
Close your hands, go!
Ooh, total hand control
Yes.
again from Reisek. No way she's losing her hand and wrist today unless she does something catastrophically wrong. She looks ready. And this is an incredible performance by... What a way to start. What a dream start.
Incredible. And one of the things she said, Kleinsmith did this morning was, she said, I don't know where I'm going to be. My body's on 6 a.m. time back in Sweden. Doesn't look like it. It looks like the alarm clock went off just fine for her.
Yes, it does, mate.
Yeah.
She looks perfectly adjusted and she's very, very awake.
Yes.
Just a little bit. Right
Trying
there.
to close this out.
And I think she will. I think
Close
she's
your
going to
hand.
run
Go.
over Reisek. Oh, total destruction. She's got her again. It's over with. And you know what? They're speaking to each other there, but Fia Reisek just said, fair enough, no chance. You're definitely too strong for me. She said, you're the champ, you're the girl.
And this night she was in her WAL debut. Malin Kleinsmith comes away with a cash from Bart Wood, and she comes away with a sweep of her fellow countrywoman, Fia Reisek.
All about the hand and wrist. All about the hand and wrist, and she capitalized on it. From there was no way back, and she aggressively tore to the pad. Masterclass from Malin Kleinsmith.
So in back-to-back matches, first time in the WAL, we had Ryan Bowen. Now we've got Malin Kleinsmith. She's standing by with Jason Zone Fisher.
Malin, another incredible WAL debut here tonight. That was incredible. What did you say to Fia right after the match? I know you two were so close. What words were exchanged?
That I couldn't just play the third match because I was so on fire. So I said I was sorry.
You apologized? Well, no apologies necessary. What you did tonight was incredible. This was your first match here in the WAL. Now you did something that no one here has done. Fia Reisek was undefeated in World Arm Wrestling League, and you just defeated her 3-0. What does this victory mean for you here tonight?
It means so much for me because at the WAF I won the Worlds. I didn't get to meet Fia, and everybody said she's the best, and we didn't meet each other. And so Yeah, it means a lot to prove that I earn to be the world champion.
It was a remarkable performance here tonight. Now, you've known Fia since you grew up with her in Sweden. I think you first pulled against her when you were 16 years old. What does it mean to have your debut here at the WAL against your good friend, Fia Reisek?
I loved it. She has been such a support. I know that she was not, she said earlier that she was really tired. She couldn't fire up for the game. I feel sorry for her, but I could. So it was my day today, but I know that she's so super strong, and I needed just to, somebody said that you couldn't have a fast start like explosivity in this WAL. So I wanted to show him, Neil Pickup, that you can be explosive.
All right. Well, Neil, I'll give you a chance to respond, and I'll give you a chance to celebrate. Congratulations, an amazing debut, and the first of many here at the WAL.
Neil, any rebuttal to that?
You know, none whatsoever. I can't congratulate Malin enough. She came, the pressure was on her. She came in here with an enormous name, an enormous pedigree, an enormous reputation, and it was all on the line in unfamiliar territory. She isn't used to the World Arm Wrestling League format. And she looked like she'd been here forever then.
So back-to-back newcomers to the WAL come away with wins. Still to come, another newcomer to the WAL. Sylvain Perron will take on the Wild Horse, Matt Mask. And then the main event, Chafee and Larrett. And there's Perron backstage.